squads. What squads? Let's get it. You already know. We got an opponent already. Bro, we gotta cook. My video title is, can we win?
Feel like in the real life, dripping all sauce in the good life. You shine, I shine, and ain't nobody gonna take mine. I just wanna be a boss.
Cause I think we lost 2 in a row. I think we lost 2 games in a row. If I'm not mistaken. I gotta go back and check my videos.
Like a boss right now. I'm gonna hold it down.
Trying to save up my coins to get a running back. I'm gonna get a running back though, like an 89.
Right now. I do this for my rounds.
Probably 90. I'll probably get a Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Can I get the kick off right
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Hey, let's go!
I like this play. Should we set them up? Should we set them up? We gonna run the ball. Let's set them up. We gonna run the ball. Let's set them up. Let's set them up.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Yeah, I might have to cut it to the outside.
White 90, white 20. Hey, let's go!
Here's Coleman. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
You could have had that. You could have been out. Cut. Should have kept that. Mama, this should be going to you, Mama.
Quick!
Now a 2nd down throw for Vic. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made.
Should have made that. I think I might scramble a little bit for this one.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
First, I'm gonna read the safeties first.
Hey, let's go!
On 3rd down, Vic. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Reggie White coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th down on now is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Here's Beckham. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Bobble, turn that YouTube video off, kid. Turn that YouTube video off, kid. Bobble. Turn that YouTube video off.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10.
Kid. Watch Vic. They're not.
Vic operating on first
Yeah,
down.
he's doing. They're not playing linebacker or something.
That's out to Hill, right
That's
side
actually
complete. He got 29 yards
Bobby,
that
what
time.
are you doing, kid? One of y'all can play linebacker for me. Thank you, thank you.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
I got Brown.
First down, Vic. Incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And now it's second down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they got a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. His throw caught at about the 5. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. 23 yards on the play.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they're throwing interceptions, and they're going to come away empty.
After this video, so just get ready. So just get ready. Y'all can't get caught inside the end zone, so...
So here's Vic following the interception. Caught left side is Beckham.
That's why I said.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Coleman now. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
This game is going slow. I like it. We don't. Once third quarter comes, everything got to be fast. Everything got to be fast with the play call.
Now a carry here for Orleans Darkwan. And he stopped immediately there.
Third quarter, everything got to speed up, kids. Everything got to speed up. More minutes,
Quick!
Off the play fake, Vic steps away. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Well, I'm going to do counter because I got a setup play. Yeah, I'm just going to have to get it to the outside. Oh, they blitzing.
It's a play fake. Now Vic. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I have to say that was a surprise call on 3rd and inches. I thought they'd try and run the football there, but you got to believe they thought they'd surprise the defense and pick up something downfield, but that one goes incomplete.
I want to go in short if I can, I can just take off. I don't want to do
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Here's Vic. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The former Giant great, Michael Strahan, in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little game. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They'll go to Barkley again, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. He'll try to punch it in. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game in the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. This is 3rd and goal. And this Giants defense, they have withstood the test thus far. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this time out. Vic, 3rd and goal. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. Extra point good by Prater, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They'll run with Darquan. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. The tackle there by Richard Sherman.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
Vic on 2nd down. Over the middle to Beckham. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. A 1st down throw coming for Vic. Oh, he cannot get away. Down goes Vic. Reggie White in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Here's Michael Vick. Incomplete to Zach Ertz. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. On third down, Vick out of the gun. Flush to his right. And an alley to run. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally marked down at the 23. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
But to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know. I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Second down, Vick. Letting one go deep for into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Brooks. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
90, like 20.
This will be the final play of the half. Vick. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 11. And he'll be down at the 6-yard line. So I'm waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a torrential downpour, and I look over, and this guy's stone-faced wearing a poncho that says, "Don't rain on my parade," and he is just angry. And we got to go. I'll tell you the rest later. Here we go, third quarter. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happened. Forced out to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. Bruce Smith in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
I got that check down. It's clipped.
From the gun, Vick. He completes it to Julio Jones.
I got him.
Touchdown, LA. Julio Jones, 81 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Tyreek Hill on the return. A beautiful fake. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Wide open receiver complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Vic will look to throw on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Bruce Smith in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
And that's the second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
From the shotgun, it's Vic. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. Picked by Ted Hendricks. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
I'm going to read the field bubble. This is Dan Quinn probably playing. You got to understand the playbook.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
Well, they're slinging it. And then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. Throwing again, Vic on 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. And he's got room. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. This defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting them in jeopardy right now.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10.
That's a corner. That's Marshawn Lattimore. That's a corner. Let's go, Mama. Let's go, Mama.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. On 2nd down, Vic again. Oh, he cannot get away. Down goes Vic. Derek Brooks not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. The Giants on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
They will indeed go for it. Vic. He is going to find Hill here. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. Vic now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
Throwing, Vic. toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Tre'Davious White, the LSU man, there to knock it away that time.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
Throw left side, taken in by Hill. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. And his throw here is incomplete. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A second down throw for Vick. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Bruce Smith getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Third and long for Vick. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by the Hall of Famer Derek Brooks. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, when someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Nowhere in between, right? I think you're exactly right. It takes some fortitude to call that type of a play, but when it doesn't work, oh boy, you wish you hadn't.
And some room to maneuver. Now Vick stripped. He lost the football, and this will be scooped up by the defense. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. And Hill with it over the middle. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Vick now will get this out to Barkley, complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now a 2nd down throw for Vick. It's caught at the 7-yard line. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Michael Vick, a 4-yard touchdown scamper.